What's going on, y'all? It's Elijah Locks, and today we got another prospects video for you guys. In today's video, we're going to be giving you guys the NBA props for this Tuesday, Game 1, Minnesota Timberwolves versus OKC Thunder. Nice little one-game slate, and again, it's Game 1. This one should be pretty solid. Both the top teams in the Western Conference, obviously the Western Conference Finals. So we're going to be giving you guys two players from that game, along with a player on the WNBA end. So again, a nice little total of three players, nice little three-man that you guys can run, or mix and match however you guys want to. But again, a player of the day, and then two other props. So with that being said, before we get into those, make sure to drop a like and subscribe with those post notifications turned on. It would really help me out. It just means the world to me. Though it takes 1 second down below in the comments to just click two buttons. So again, if you guys haven't done that already, make sure you do so down below. And if you guys haven't joined already, we get that free Discord link will be down below in the description of this video. I know I've been saying I'm going to be uploading in there and stuff and this and that, but again, just been kind of busy and whatnot. So starting soon though, we will definitely be uploading in there. So if you guys would like to join, completely free, link will be down below in the description of this video. And actually starting tomorrow, I'll just start posting like player of the days, announcements, and even some extra props if I find any. So again, make sure to join down below, completely free. And with that being said, we're going to go and hop right out of the props I like for this Tuesday, May 20th NBA and WNBA slate. So with that being said, our player of the day in today's video, we're going to be looking at Julius Randle over his 19.5 points. On Prize Picks, this one just got pushed to 20. Like it either way though. This dude's been killing it so far in the playoffs. In his last 10 games, he's gone over this line 80% of the time. And in the playoffs, his just workload and everything for this whole Minnesota Timberwolves has just been crazy. If we look at his last couple games, especially the last 3 games against the Golden State Warriors to close them out, he's just been killing, doing his thing. He's been averaging a total of 37 minutes a game for this Minnesota Timberwolves team. Again, they just been loving the way this guy's playing. Obviously, he's been like a guaranteed walking 20 piece. So I believe this is a very good line at 20 even. Obviously, it got bumped up by 0.5, but again, still like the value either way. Even if he hits the push, it should still be a nice little hit for us. His last 10 games, he's been averaging 17 shot attempts on shooting 50+%. So again, as long as he takes that like 15 plus shot attempt mark, I believe 20 points is definitely doable. And again, 15 shot attempts and you only need 20 points. Again, I feel like that one's just so much value in the ceiling, and that plays super high. If we look at OKC defensively, obviously they're a top 3 team in the whole NBA. But if we look at them against a power forward position, which he does play, they typically give around 22 points a game, being ranked 6th. Small forward position, they give around 9 a game, give around 20, or they're ranked 9th, giving around 20 a game. So again, if we look at all their spots defensively, they're pretty solid. But the small forward and power forward, which he does play offensively, the 3 and 4 spot, they definitely give up a decent amount of points compared to other positions where they're stronger at. So I believe a guy like Julius Randle, I feel like the OKC Thunder don't really have like a muscle guy that will really be able to just handle the way Julius Randle plays. If you look at him, he posts them all the way back down to like the little circle, violation circle, whatever, for charges, and he's just a really strong man. So I feel like OKC Thunder, they're gonna have a rough time just being able to stop that defensively, and he should have a pretty good one in this match, in my opinion. And then the 2 head-to-heads that they had, well, actually he only played 1 game, and I believe this is when he was coming back off injury. This is the game he only played 27 minutes and 13 shot attempts. But if we look at him last season, for this, he was on the Knicks for this one, but he saw 35 minutes and 15 shot attempts, and he saw 25 points. Obviously, it's a completely different team, but if you look at that, if he sees a good amount of minutes and his shot attempts are over 15, which they have been in every single game, basically, in the last 10, he typically goes well over this line. So I believe this should be another good one. First game of the series, they want to start off strong, and he's also been a very valuable guy on the road. If we look at his last couple games, literally just every single game in this Warriors series alone, he covered on the road. So I believe this one should be another one in his favor. And Julius Randle is just pretty low in my opinion. I feel like the value is pretty set right there. So player of the day, today's video, Randle, 20 points. Second player on the NBA end, on the other side of the ball, Shai over his 24.5 points. This is the Goblin line. I was originally looking at the 31.5, but I just kind of got scared because the head-to-head, obviously he's gone well over every single time. But 1 game this season alone, he had 24 points. So again, it could be another one. So I just want to rather be safe than sorry. I feel like 25 points from Shai is just absolutely guaranteed. Nice little freebie play right here. His last 7 or 8 head-to-heads, he's covered this line 7 out of 8, 88% hit rate. So I believe this is a very good one. If we look at his last 10 games alone, he's covered this line 90% of the time, despite this game where they just had a rough one against the Denver Nuggets, only scoring 104 points. But Minnesota defensively, I feel like they should give up a lot more compared to the Denver Nuggets, especially against just in general 109. Though total points scored total for this game is definitely higher compared to that last series. And again, Shai's just been doing his thing on getting up shots. Last 10 games, he's been taking 22 shot attempts a game, shooting 22%, or shooting 49%. And again, if you're taking 22 shots a game and you only need 25 points, again, same situation with Julius Randle. I feel like that one should be a freebie, and he has a very good resume against these guys, 7 out of 8. We're going to take that value every day of the week. And then again, on other sports books, DraftKings minus 580, FanDuel minus 600, Sleeper minus 714. So again, the value is definitely going to be there, and I believe Shai should definitely get us 25 points right here. So that is our second player in today's video. And with the last and final player that we're going to give you guys for this WNBA end, we're going to be looking at Kelsey Mitchell over her points line at 16.5. I feel like this one is a little freebie. Their first game of the season, she didn't hit against the Chicago. I don't even know their names, but Chicago with Angel Reese in them. They blew them out though, 58-93. This was a crazy game. Obviously, you shouldn't have to play the majority of the second half, and there's only 10-minute quarters in the whole WNBA. But typically, whenever they have close games, she'll see 35 plus minutes guaranteed. But obviously, that's a blowout game, and they can't really do nothing about that. This Atlanta Dream team, I feel like this one should be a lot more closer from the Fever compared to what we saw in the first game against Chicago. So I believe, again, with a closer game, we should definitely see 16.5 points out of her. Even if we look at her last 20 games, whenever she sees a good amount of minutes, again, whenever they're close games, she takes an average of 17 shot attempts and 34 minutes a game. So obviously, the first game, she really just didn't cover because of the whole blowout situation. And she has a perfect resume against this team. Last season, she went over 4 out of 4 games, 24, 18, 29, and 21. And again, every single game that we saw 31 plus minutes from her, she covered well over, averaged 16 shot attempts against these guys. And again, she's been doing her thing in her last couple games, last 17 games. She's been averaging 22 and hasn't covered in only 2 of those 17 games, so which is very solid. And if we look at this Atlanta Dream team against opposing guards, so far this season, they've let their opponents score their line every single time. And again, this was only one game. Literally every single player that plays guard for this Washington team that they had to go against, they all covered their line 13, 22, 11, and 19. So again, if they let all the guards literally on one team be able to cover their line, if a girl like her that takes a good amount of volume and sees great minutes wouldn't be able to cover, again, I feel like the odds of that just really aren't unlikely. So I believe this is a good one. They're middle of the barrel defensively, giving out a total of 80 points a game. And again, as long as it's a close game, I believe out of the 80 points that they give up, 17 points should at least be from her. So that's going to be our last final player on today's video. Mitchell over this line right here, 16.5 points. And these are my 3 players I'm rocking with for this Tuesday, May 20th NBA and WNBA slate. Again, player of the day, Julius Randle, 20 points. If you guys take anything from the videos, I'd always recommend player of the days. That case, we're rocking with this one right here. Second player, Shai over that 26.5. This one just get bumped up. I thought it was 24.5. Hold up. Sorry, I meant to take the 24.5 instead of 26.5. But second player, Shai over that 24.5 points. And then last and final player, Kelsey Mitchell over that 16.5 points. So these are my 3 players I like on the board for this Tuesday slate. I believe all these ones should have a good chance of hitting. You guys can mix and match these however you guys want to, or just tell straight up. I feel like this is a nice little 3-man, 3.5x payout. So again, throwing 20, win 70. Nice little payout right there for a power play. So I'm going to be rocking this one personally. You guys could tell if you want to, but that is pretty much all I got for you guys in today's video. Again, please drop that like and subscribe if you guys haven't already. It literally takes 1 second down below. It would really help out. And with that being said, that is all I got for you guys. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and let's see you today.